In a small village surrounded by fields and dusty roads lived two boys, Arav and Kabir. They were different in almost every way, yet inseparable. Arav was quiet, thoughtful, and loved books. Kabir was loud, fearless, and always ready for adventure. Where Arav thought twice before acting, Kabir jumped first and laughed later. But one thing bound them together: their friendship. The beginning. They met on their very first day of school. Arav was sitting alone on the last bench, clutching his new bag tightly. Kabir walked in late, looked around, and sat beside him without asking. "Hi, I'm Kabir. What's your name?" he said with a grin. "Arav," he replied softly. From that day on, they shared everything: lunchboxes, secrets, dreams, and punishments. If Kabir got scolded, Arav stood beside him. If Arav was bullied, Kabir became a shield. The village children soon stopped seeing them as two people. They were one pair. Dreams under the neem tree. Every evening they sat under the old neem tree near the pond.
"I'll become a big businessman," Kabir would say. "I'll build a huge house and buy bikes for both of us."
Arav smiled.
"I want to be a teacher. I want to change lives."
Kabir laughed. "Fine. You teach, I earn. We'll rule the world together." They promised no matter where life takes us, we stay friends forever. The first crack. As years passed, life began to change. Kabir's family faced financial problems. He had to help his father at the shop after school. Arav, on the other hand, topped his class and got praise from everyone. Slowly, jealousy, small and silent, crept into Kabir's heart. One day, after Arav won a scholarship, Kabir said harshly, "You think you're better than everyone now?" Arav was shocked. "Why would you say that?" But Kabir walked away. That was the first time they slept without talking. The separation. After school, their paths divided. Arav went to the city for college. Kabir stayed back to support his family. Phone calls reduced. Messages became rare. Years passed. Life was busy. Friendship became quiet. The call. One rainy night, Arav received a call from an unknown number. "Arav, it's Kabir." His heart skipped. Kabir's voice was weak. "I'm in the hospital." Arav didn't ask questions. He packed his bag and left. The reunion. Kabir lay on the bed, thinner, weaker, but his eyes still held that familiar spark. "You came," Kabir smiled. "How could I not?" Arav replied, holding his hand. Kabir's eyes filled with tears. "I was angry, jealous, scared of losing you. But I lost myself instead." Arav said softly, "Friendship isn't about staying together always. It's about showing up when it matters." They cried, they laughed. Years of silence melted in minutes. The promise fulfilled. Kabir recovered slowly. Arav helped him start a small business using his savings. Kabir worked hard. The shop grew. Years later, in the same village, under the same neem tree, two men sat together. Kabir said, "You became a teacher. You changed lives." Arav smiled. "And you became a businessman, just like you said." They looked at each other. Some friendships don't need daily talks. They don't fade with time. They wait. Moral of the story. True friendship survives distance, silence, and time. It doesn't break, it bends, and then returns stronger.